came out pretty clean. Just a little paintbrush and towel to really clean it all out. It's tripod action. So I got the shift lever in the vise here. You just pop that down. I got vice grips because I don't have my punches here. Get this roll pin out. And twisting. There we go. Put that down so I don't lose it. This comes up. Kit has a new ball in it, a new spring. This wave washer, I think you would call that. You can see the indents here went down, so that would be up towards the car. I do have a new one with the kit anyway. And I did get this new piece. It's coming in the mail today. So I'm not sure how badly worn that is. But this whole thing was 20 bucks. So should be our next step for that. The other piece you have is the box. This in here, yeah, probably a little dark, the shadow. This piece comes in the kit. It sits right in there. From the side it comes out. And you have to drill these rivets out. They don't give you new rivets, but I do have the new plastic piece that goes here. And this is usually a bitch. This has got to come out. And I'm looking at these two tabs here. It pushes in this way. But I don't think, I want to get it out now, but I don't think you put it in until you have the shaft through to make it easier on yourself. So I might use this vise as a press when I go to do that. If I can. I don't know. This is going to bite me for a bit. So I decided just to play with it a little bit. This is like a soft rubber, actually. It looks harder than it is. But this just popped out, this old bushing. I'm thinking this is not the right tool, but yeah, this is just going to pop through that way. I mean, obviously the new one's going to go in a lot tougher because this is not going to comply. Rubber's not going to compress because there's going to be a sleeve in there. Boom. So, yeah, make sure this is in good shape, not bent. Looks like it might have been from previous. Nah, maybe not. This is, like I said, it is a soft rubber. The new one really seems like, I gotta grab it. It looks like hard. Let's grab it. (711-260-003). It's soft, but like I said, it has all that in there. Actually, no, it didn't go through that way. Don't do that. It went through this way. But yeah, it's going to take a little bit of force. So we'll get some silicone. I think it's going to slide right in, actually. Wow, okay. But like I said, I think you want to do it after, because this has to go through. And to try and get this through when this is a nice tight bushing and get the angle here to here to get the pipe through. I was watching one video, guys are doing it that way, but then there's one in Spanish, this guy in Spanish, obviously south of the border, or Spain. He had it on the shaft, put the shaft through, and then press it in, and I think that's the right way to do it. But we'll research that a little bit. These rivets are very, very soft. I just crushed them with a vice grip. I was going to go get my grinder, but maybe we'll just pull them right out without damaging the hole. If you have grinder, yeah, just grind them right off. But I'm in a garage here with no power. But this solar light is working out great. And this one's gonna go, oh, this one's gonna go this way. I think I crushed it. Here's the piece I'm talking about. The AutohausAZ got it for me. 191711146C bin. No, I'm gonna get into all that. Oh, I'm guessing it goes like yay. Or does it go like yay? It's all gonna depend. It's like that. And that's where that guide is going to slide in there. Oh, and then that's something like yay. I don't know. I'll look it up. I'll look up the proper. Yeah, it looks like that. Is that what it does? It comes in and then over. I don't know. Anyway, keeps you from neutral, reverse, etc. stuff. This is all cleaned out. This is just a gasket that somebody maybe had on there, or it was factory. Let's see if I got some bolts for this. We're gonna how that goes. That piece is coming. The next bit is this. There's a bushing that goes in here. Unbolt that. I have these two bushings for the rest of the linkage. They don't look bad, but hey, I'm gonna do it. This. All the other models or diagrams I see have a ball like this here. This seems like a much better solid piece. I don't know if somebody put that in afterwards, but yeah, so we'll get those bushings in, and that end of that will be good too. And this bushing is in this kit. Another AutohausAZ. AutohausAZ. 191-798-211. Now, the difference between a hack and a mechanic. Hack would just throw this in there. But look at that. We gotta clean all that shit up. Come on, man. I gotta get grease all over it. Take the time. Take 2 seconds. Clean it all up. Alright, I cleaned it up. Another important part is inspecting. This is equidistant on both sides, but sometimes you get bushings, they only go in one way. This definitely goes only one way. Check the fit. It's the same. That's important when you're doing stuff. That's why you could take your time. You take stuff apart. Now I got some wheel bearing grease here, or white lithium. Polyurethane bushings. Like, I think a silicone-based grease. Let me verify that. So, silicone grease or a moly grease is preferred. White lithium I have, and this is not a thing that's going to fall on the floor, is it? Yeah, it is. Of course it is. So after that, I'm going to clean that off. I'm going to just use a little lithium that I have, because this is the pipe is just going to be sliding through here. It's not, and I can always put that on afterwards. I can put, once it's in the car, I can get some other grease. But this is just for assembly. I'm calling it assembly grease. We're going to put a little in here to keep it from noisy and whatnot. Yeah, I don't like white lithium's okay for other stuff. I'd rather get some other grease for this. We'll see what I got inside. I'm sure I got something. Anything that's going to make contact, keep water out of there. Would probably be a good idea. Use it like a silicone seal, but instead it's grease. maybe some more in here, because that's probably what that channel's for, actually. Is that channel on the inside? I guess not. No, I might go with this. We'll see. We'll see what I change my mind here. I got plenty of time, and like I said, I'm waiting on another part anyway. But cool, cool. Geez, all I had to do was read this. This high temp red grease I have is lithium based. I do like this one. I use this for a lot of stuff, actually. That might be a little bit better than the white. So maybe I'll put some more in there. Think about it. Water gets in there. That's what wrecks these bushings underneath the car. I wonder if that's why the original bushings, you gotta grease the shit out of them. That's your barrier. Let's pop this off. This proper tool here. That's gonna come out this way. Drop that one. That's what you want to do. You want to drop shit. And this, I have to sneak it out. See, this is where these bushings get wrecked. Just taking them apart. Ooh-ha. Those are like a hard plastic, and it might be polyurethane too. I should have those right here, looks like. So, might as well do them. I have them. And yeah. So you'll see there on the new bushing, there is a notch that these sit in. There's a notch here. Top one as well. So this one comes out the top. This is the... Like I said, we're going to clean that up again. Thus separating the men from the boys. Let me look at both of these. I'm sure they're, again, I'm sure they're identical. Not a top and bottom or anything stupid like that. Yeah, they are the same. Put a little more grease, pop that in. I'll do the same for the bottom. I'll just use the vice grip to pop it out. Another point I could add is this is under the car. Too much grease could attract sand. And sand is very abrasive, as we all know. So that's a toss-up. Do you want real tacky grease? It's going to attract sand. You don't want too much grease. So I think that's where the term liberal amount of grease comes in. I'll wipe all this down because, yeah, like I said, you don't want sand. It's going to kick up sand. It's going to. So I'm thinking I'm going to clean that all off after the fact. I think this one went. I made a scribe here, so I remembered that this went this way. Scribe, I think I did on top of that, yeah. And I see I got to do that bushing too. But that's the gist of it. That's how she's going to look in the car. Clean it up. Put that clip back on. And good to go. Alright, a couple more pieces. This is the weight off the shifter in the car. I thought these were aftermarket. These are factory. Maybe the early models were. Give you that weighted feel of shifting. I think that's their main objective. But I think that's what these bushings are here for that. And this one actually, I believe, goes on that end. They are a little different. I want to definitely make sure those are them. Oh, maybe it's these other ones here. I'm sorry. Yeah, that looks more like it. And look at this kit actually had the rivets in it. They give you the rivets, but not the plastic piece. Interesting. Talk about cutting costs. And then this piece of plastic linkage, this was able to get. There's a shorter one in there I couldn't find. They didn't list it for this model year. I don't know why. It looks the same as other models. I could have taken a gamble. This is beat up and dirty, but this is where the pipe goes through. It's the pinch bolt. But we can't just put this together like this. No, we gotta clean that. Come on, man. So this also has these pieces of felt rubber that are on there first, then that. They're provided in the kit. It's like a little light sheet metal shield here. I might just pop this off for cleaning purposes. Go hit this with the brake clean or some simple green, something like that. Look at that. It's actually clean. You can see part numbers. Looking good. All right, put this back together, and this will help. This pipe's gonna slide through there like night and day. That was full of grease. Ugh. Okay, and say you didn't videotape this, and you're like, well, how did this go back together? I really don't remember. Well, this is where evidence marks come in. There's 2 scribe marks here from this clip. So if you didn't remember, you know those went there. Huh? And that looks like, oh, look at that, fits like a glove right there. Okay. And then this has like a little tab just to hold it on there. I'll probably just give it a little tap or a little pinch in the vise, make sure it stays there. All right. New piece of felt. And the lens here, good. Just gonna give that a little, keep it wet, why not? A little rubber, a little grease on there. Keep it from ever drying out. The new part. 191-711-574. Lay it out. This is the way it came out. Make sure you got it the right way. No, I had it right, didn't I? Dent down. No. Oh, I see. So, okay, so that's how it was. Cool. Now I had to go back and watch the video because I flipped it around so many times. I wasn't paying attention, see? Pretty sure it was this way. Okay, I lied. I didn't go back and watch the video. I'm telling you, I'm gonna go back and watch the video. Alright, so like I said, I have this plastic piece. Found the other kit came with the rivets. Now I have no idea how this goes. I goes over here. But this will give you some help in trying to figure engineering out. I obviously had it like that for some stupid reason. But looking at this, it's countersunk. So they're telling you already, we want you to put rivets in there so that the heads are out of the way. So that's one tell that, okay, this has got to go that way. Does it go on the outside? No. Where's this? What's going on here? The shifter, mine is broken, worn. It's got to go in there. It's going to be a gate. So I already know it's got to go on this side. Now it makes more sense. Look at that. It goes in. So, and it's got this nice contour, with a nice underside. So by process of elimination, you can figure that this is where it's supposed to go. Those are nice and rounded out of the way. I think I'm just going to flatten these up from the outside. I can probably put it in the vise and just peen them, crush them, something to that effect. I think that's what they're expecting you to do, because they're not like a typical rivet that goes in a rivet gun. And that's how rivets used to work back in the how they built ships. Put rivets in like that, peen them over. Old school.